today's video is going to be a very requested video that I have tried to film about 4 times now, and what it is my tattoo and piercings tag. And the funniest thing is I seriously have tried to film this since about last probably May, and the first time I went to film it, I filmed it and then I lost the footage. It got deleted on my computer and I was so angry. Second time I went to film it, it got too dark too fast. I was filming outside and the sun went down and it just looked like crap. Third time, I don't even remember what happened, so this is my 4th time filming, and oh my gosh, if it doesn't work, I don't know if I'll ever get this video out. So let's jump right in. I don't really know if there's supposed to be like a specific way to go about doing this tag video, so I think what I'll do is I will just tell you about my tattoos, and Lola might be roaming in the background of this video if you haven't already noticed. Okay, so my first tattoo I got when I was 18 years old. I had chosen an Angels and Airwaves lyric, and I decided on a font, and I went onto the website defont.com, and I'll link it down below, but it is an awesome tool for you to use if you're looking for a font for a tattoo. I was so thankful to have found it. I searched for a long time to find the font that I wanted, but I settled on kind of an old English font. And it says, "Watch your words spread hope like fire, hear your voices sing back louder." And it's song lyrics from the song Secret Crowds, like I said, from the band Angels and Airwaves. And it was a song that I had been introduced to off of the album I Empire, and Glenn had actually given me that album way back in the day. So I was 18 at the time. I think he gave it to me when I was 17, and that was before we were even dating. That was just when we knew each other. And I decided to get it tattooed on me, and originally I wanted the full chorus of lyrics, which is another like line and a half, but then I realized, oh my god, I don't want my first tattoo to like take over my back, so I shortened it down a little bit. And I booked my appointment and I went in and I was so scared. It was some of those things where it's like, you have an idea of what it's going to be like, but you don't really know what it will be like. And so I went in, and I actually have a photo, and I'm hoping that I can find it and put it in right here, but if I can't, then whatever. But I had brown hair when I got it done, and I essentially lied down, and he did the placement on me, and it took maybe 1 or 2 tries to do like the proper placement, and then he got the stencil onto me, or like the stenciled ink, and then he started filling it in. And essentially what he did was, I think he did the outside of the letters first, and then he shaded them in at the end. And the guy that I went to was at, what's it called? It's a place on Davie Street in Vancouver. The name is completely escaping me right now, but I'll put it down below in the down bar if you live in Vancouver. I thought it was a great tattoo parlor. I really did like my artist, although he looked like he was like 14 and he was covered in tattoos, so I was a little bit scared letting him ink me. But I had previously viewed his portfolio of work, so I did feel comfortable letting him do that to me. That's a huge thing also for if you are first timer getting a tattoo. Make sure you do your research on the tattoo parlor as well as on the tattoo artist. Look through their portfolio. If you're looking to get a picture done with a lot of shading on you, look through their portfolio, see if they've done something like that before, see if they're good at something like that. For myself, I really wanted someone to be good at text because I was getting text on me, so I looked through his portfolio and made sure that he was going to be able to do what I wanted on me. So research is a huge, huge thing when you're getting a tattoo. Don't just jump in and get one, because you probably will end up regretting a tattoo that you don't at least pre-plan a little bit. I guess I'll talk about the meaning behind this tattoo a little bit. Essentially, I wanted to get this lyric because the whole song is about believing in yourself and building up a world for yourself and your loved ones. And I loved the idea of the power that that song gave you as an encouraging kind of motivational thing. And if you haven't heard the song, I'll link to a YouTube video down below of wherever that song is. But I just thought that it was the most fantastic, empowering song that I'd ever really heard at that point in my life, and I really did agree with that. And I feel like when you get a tattoo that you morally agree with, especially if it's text, you're never going to regret it, because it's something that deep down inside, like, that is at the core of your beliefs. So that's why I got that. And I like the idea of watch your words spread hope like fire, because in high school and like elementary school, I wasn't necessarily a victim of bullying, but I was picked on sometimes, and there were so many times where I just felt like if somebody had said something or somebody stood up for me, then that would have meant the entire world. And I feel like watch your words spread hope like fire. I would have had so much hope had someone said something. So I have always tried to live my adult life. If someone is being picked on or someone is saying something about someone else, I'm just going to say, you know what, I'm going to stand up for that person. I'm going to say, you know, you shouldn't do that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be a part of it. And I thought that that would really change my life and possibly change someone else's life. So I don't know, maybe that's just a little bit like, woohoo, but that's what I thought and that's what I took from it. So that's what I got inked on me. Lola wanted to say hello. Hello. My next two tattoos I got in January of 2011, and I went to, don't drink my juice, I went to the same tattoo parlor, but I did go to a different artist, only because the artist that I had gone to the first time no longer worked there or something. So I had this lovely pink-haired girl do my tattoo, and she was awesome. I really, really did feel comfortable with her, so that was nice. Sacred Heart, that's what it's called, Sacred Heart Tattoos. That's what it's called. I'll still link it down below. But anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted a tattoo that was a mirrored tattoo, and I had thought that being a huge Star Wars fan, it would be really, really cool and mean a lot to get a May the Force Be With You tattoo, and it kind of aligns a lot with my beliefs. I really do feel, like I've previously said in other videos, about karma or the law of attraction, or putting it out to the universe and, you know, receiving that goodness back. And I feel that the whole concept of the Force is heavily based on that, and that we're all connected and we're all, you know, something like that. So I really, really believe in the idea of the Force, not like literally the Force, but you know what I mean. And so I ended up getting my tattoo along here saying, "May the Force be with you." So when I do look into a mirror, it is the right way around for me, but that is where that one came from. And pain level, that one probably, I wouldn't say it hurt the most, because I think my first tattoo on my back shoulder hurt the most, but this tattoo, like, it felt like it was vibrating in my ear because it was so close to my neck, and I could hear like the buzzing of the needle right beside my ear, and that was a little uncomfortable, but it wasn't super painful. So yeah, that was that one. My other one that I got at the same sitting was my arm one. My arm one, I can't really show you guys very well. Anyway, it is another Angels and Airwaves lyric, because I'm obsessed with Angels and Airwaves. The lyric was taken from the song The Moon Atomic, and this was on their Love Part 1 album, and I just really connected with the idea of we are all that we are. And the full lyric is, "We are all that we are, so terribly sorry." And it kind of just connected in the way that we are what we are, you know, you don't have to be more than you already are. Everything that you need to be, you already have the potential to be inside yourself. You just need to bring that potential out. And I felt that that was such a cool thought or way of thinking. So I really, really liked that. And I thought that it would look cool on my arm. I feel like when you think about a tattoo, and like I'm thinking about more tattoos down the line, but not like doing it yet. But you think about a tattoo and you kind of visualize what it would look like, and then all of a sudden it kind of feels like you feel like where it would be on your body. And I know that sounds probably kind of mental to people that don't have tattoos, but if you have tattoos, maybe you felt the same way, where you feel where it's going to be, you feel where it's going to be placed, and you just have a really big connection with, okay, I think that that's where my next tattoo is going to be, and this is what's going to be, and then it starts to shape towards what it is. So like for myself, for my next tattoo, not that I want to get a tattoo anytime soon, I really feel that somewhere in this little spot on my wrist will be where I get it. And I'm not positive what I want to get, so I'm not going to talk about it very much more, but I can feel, it's like I feel ink coming out of me in that spot. I'm mental, I know. Yeah, so that is, I guess, my tattoos. And then when it comes to piercings, I only have my ears pierced. I'm not really a big piercings person. If, you know, other people have them, that's super cool, but I'm not really into them on myself. My mom got my ears pierced when I was like really, really little, so I didn't even have a say in it. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't have pierced my ears as an adult if they weren't already done. So I never really had any desire to do my belly button or my nose or my lip or whatever. I don't really feel into piercings on myself, but yeah, I don't know, I'm never going to rule it out, but I just don't feel that much of a connection with piercings versus tattoos. With that being said, I'm not going to be covering my body in tattoos because I don't want to be completely inked from the head down or feet up or whatever which way. I like that on some people. I mean, I think that sleeves look great on some people, but I just don't feel that it would be really great for myself. I like, you know, the tattoos that I have, and I might get one or two more throughout the years, but I don't think that I would ever really cover myself in tattoos. Advice that I would give you before getting a tattoo or before getting your first tattoo is definitely, like I said, research where you're going to go, research the artist, know exactly what you're getting yourself into, because this is a permanent decision. I mean, you can still get it lasered off, but it's still going to leave a little bit of a trace of something there always. So don't just jump in blindly. Second thing would probably be don't drink heavily before you get it done. Your blood will get a little bit thinner and you'll probably bleed a little bit easier. Third thing would be to 100% follow your aftercare. Don't be an idiot with your aftercare because you'll regret it so much. You're paying so much to get something inked onto your body and you need to take care of it while it's healing, or else it's just not going to be the end result that you wanted. Don't pick at it. Don't put things on it that you shouldn't put on it. Be really, really careful when you're scrubbing in the shower for the first bit. Don't scrub over top of where it is. And yeah, just don't be done with your aftercare. And as well as, I guess my last thing would be aftercare long term. Don't go out in the sun without sunscreen on your tattoos, especially if it is a darker tattoo or a brighter tattoo. Don't just sit out in the sun without anything on it. I think that I've had really, really good luck with preserving the darkness of my tattoos because I always put sunscreen on them no matter what when I go outside. It's really, really important to keep up with that. So that's all of my tattoos and I guess my advice on getting tattoos and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it has been a long time in the making. Don't forget to leave me a comment letting me know, I don't know, something about tattoos. Do you have a tattoo? Do you want a tattoo? I don't know. I'm always on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everything. All of my links are always down below. I will talk to you really, really soon. Bye guys!